heart of the Himalayas, there's a place so pure and bright, where the mountains kiss the heavens. Bhutan glows in golden light. Bhutan, oh Bhutan, land of peace and joy. In your valleys rivers sing. Bhutan, oh Bhutan, heart that can't destroy. In your beauty hearts take wing.
是这里吗？
问问他 ，Excuse me，
Prayer flags dance in the breeze.
几点钟的飞机啊
6点半。
October 7th, 2025. Flying from Thailand to Bhutan. It's now 5:20 a.m. at Bangkok International Airport in Thailand, and we're preparing to board our flight to Bhutan.
DEA
จะมี DC คนลงไปคนหนึงนะ
The weather is beautiful, the air feels fresh, and the airport itself is enormous. Rows of airplanes stretch across the tarmac as far as the eye can see. At 6:30, the plane takes off right on time. Slowly, the ground pulls away from us and fades from view. At moments like this, I want to say a few words to everyone watching. For most people, travel is about beautiful scenery, luxury hotels, fine dining, comfort, and enjoyment. But when you come to Bhutan, you need to change that mindset. The purpose of coming here is not to enjoy in the usual sense, but to experience.
这个味道不错。
There are no internet famous restaurants everywhere, just a simple way of life. You have to let go of all expectations of a comfortable journey. Only then can you truly step into this small country wrapped in the idea of happiness. In the months before we came, our daughter often sent us photos of the meals she ate at school. Most of the time, it was a big plate of light brown rice with a tiny portion of dark, mushy side dishes. I zoomed in on my phone, trying to figure out what it was, but I honestly couldn't tell.
That's dried beef and chili. Mostly chili, barely any beef, and you can't taste any meat at all. And the spice, it's unbelievably hot.
I was how almost every phone call started back then. Later on, the complaints stopped. The photos stopped too. At first, we thought things had improved. But just a few days later, she suddenly sent us a message saying she had food poisoning, vomiting non-stop, unable to eat, severely dehydrated. Then there was silence. We were terrified and immediately contacted the school. In the end, the school sent her to the largest hospital in Thimphu. She waited there for more than 5 hours before finally getting an injection. The facilities were quite basic, and the doctors couldn't really tell exactly what the bacteria was. In cases like this, the treatment is usually straightforward. One injection, and then you are sent home to recover on your own. At first, we wondered if she was just being overly sensitive. Why was she the only one affected? Later, we learned that almost all international students had gone through similar experiences. Many of them struggled with the cafeteria food, so on weekends, they would go into the city looking for better meals, sometimes ending up in restaurants that didn't meet proper hygiene standards. After the first incident, our daughter decided that if it happened again, she would rather stay home than spend hours waiting at the hospital, simply because that felt even worse. That's the main reason we decided to come to Bhutan this time. We wanted to be with her, to experience this difficult chapter of her study abroad life together, and to offer her emotional support. Just then, a sudden stir spread through the cabin. People rushed toward the left side of the plane, craning their necks to peer out the windows. From their excited chatter, we gathered that what we were seeing was either Kanchenjunga, the world's third highest peak, or the Paro Valley where we were about to land. So tell me, friends, which one would you rather believe it was?
Oh, for around 30 minutes?
The moment we stepped off the plane, something immediately caught my eye. No one was rushing toward the exit. Instead, everyone just stood there on the tarmac, phones out, taking photos non-stop. I followed their gaze, and wow, I had never seen skies this blue or clouds this white. Taking this opportunity, let me share a few Paro Airport's remarkable world records. First of all, it's considered one of the most dangerous airports in the world. Less than 10 kilometers away, the Himalayan mountains rise to over 5,000 meters. Because of this, planes can't descend in a straight line. Instead, they have to circle down within a very narrow space, and only at low altitude can they finally line up with the runway. Just thinking about it is a little frightening. Most other airports are surrounded by wide open areas where planes can begin their descent from far away, making the process much easier. Second, it's the only international airport located deep within the Himalayas. The runway here is especially short, just 2,265 meters, so only small aircrafts are able to land. Third, it's one of the very few airports in the world that only allows daytime landings, and even then the weather has to be perfectly clear. Fourth, it's an airport with an extremely small number of qualified pilots. It's said that only 8 pilots worldwide are certified to land here, all trained by Bhutan's national airlines and the Royal Bhutanese Buddhist Academy. You might be wondering what Buddhism has to do with pilot training. Honestly, I'm puzzled by that too. And finally, it's considered one of the most scenic flight routes in the world. Along the way, the plane passes Mount Everest, Kanchenjunga, and Bhutan's sacred Mount Jamahari. Breathtaking views the entire journey. The airport itself is very compact, almost like a giant temple. Inside, there's just one small luggage carousel, and right in the center stands a brightly colored model of Bhutanese fortress. At the currency exchange counter, we exchanged $300 and received 26,000 Gochun. We also picked up 2 local 5G SIM cards, 7 days of unlimited data for 2,200 Gochun, which comes out to about 176 RMB. Honestly, an incredible deal. This is Sui Sui, whom we met on Xiaohongshu. As soon as she saw us, she came over warmly and gave each of us a heartfelt hug.
你好，你好，你好，你好。要不是因为你的话，我们不可能来啊。
真的是，我从来没想到我会有这一天。大哥，我喊什么？
Her uncle, a native Bhutanese, then presented us with the white katas and personally placed them around our necks. In Bhutan, this is a traditional and deeply symbolic gesture of welcome and blessing, and it instantly made us feel the sincerity and warmth of the Bhutanese people.
哇塞，这个天气简直是，哦，蓝天白云哇，这是。
然后有一批韩国人，对，他们刚下来，还有一批印度人。哎呀，给你们个惊喜！
哇塞
And then came the biggest surprise of all. Our daughter appeared almost magically.
哎，我的宝贝宝贝，哎呦。
啊，到时候我们也去一人买一身这个 Kira 和这个Kira Go， 对。
We climbed into Sui Sui's uncle's jeep and began heading toward the royal Thinkful College.
先偷在那个印度那个叫什么名字来的？印度那个叫 Kolkata， 哦，对的 Kolkata。加尔各答。加尔各答说了好几天，好点没有？
Along the way, we saw many elderly cows, some grazing by the roadside, others strolling slowly along the road. Passing vehicles had no choice but to stop and give way. In Bhutan, killing animals is forbidden. These cows were once farm animals, and after growing old, they were released into nature to live freely. As we drove, we watched the scenery outside the window.
每天要写多少？
每2节课都要读差不多5到6个 PDF。
And listen to our daughter talk about her experiences in Bhutan.
一个 fly 或者一个 mosquito 或者是牛或者羊，这个就是畜生道。和人道啊，人道是我们现在的这个人道。然后呢，畜生道呢，就比如说你如果做一些不好的事情，你在
Partway along the route,
李老师里面真好看。
太棒了！
we stopped by a mud brick building that looked completely unremarkable from the outside.
雨水都不会
Sui Sui
冲
told
冲到
us
它
it was actually a restaurant. Inside, the space was surprisingly large.
晚上如果睡觉，你能睡哪天吗？
可以啊，他这个不可以啊。
你老公那也是在
他刚来，没有，他就待10多天。他本来说不来了，然后就是想我们，然后我女儿也想他，2个人对着视频哭，然后就飞过来了。从加拿大飞到亚洲到曼谷是1600加币，然后飞。
Soft, distinctive Bhutanese music played in the background, and through the huge glass windows, we could see vast farmland and distant mountain silhouettes. The view was beautiful. There was also a display wall made of packed earth, and when I touched it, I was surprised by just how hard it
原
felt.
来就是像那个样子的。
Her uncle explained that the restaurant had been around for over 100 years. It's non-profit, operated by monks, and all the money it earns is donated to the monasteries in the nearby mountains.
他们的盈利就都到给到寺庙里面去。
The monks then brought out simple yet delicate dishes. Small dumplings, roasted potatoes, handmade steamed rolls, along with butter tea, cheese, and coffee. It really felt like Sui Sui understood us perfectly. Right after landing, this kind of simple homemade style food was exactly what we needed. It was my first time drinking Bhutanese butter tea. It had a subtle sweetness and a gentle lingering aroma. We ate slowly, enjoying the scenery outside the window, feeling relaxed both physically and mentally. After lunch, we continued our journey. The weather was calm and sunny, and the scenery along the road kept changing. Rushing rivers, layered hillsides, vast views, and scattered houses, like paintings flashing past our eyes. Around noon, we arrived at the Royal Thankful College.
What's the altitude for this?
It's 2,800 from sea level.
Sonam, the director of the International Students Office, came out to welcome us.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's for you.
有2个床是吧？
哇塞
3个 OK， 你
，3个床。
Thank you very very much.
他们专门给 Joyce 准备了一个 room。
Oh, that'd be very very nice. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
He had prepared a dormitory with 2 rooms, a larger one for us, and a smaller one next door for our daughter, so she could stay with us for the next few days. After briefly unpacking, our daughter took me on a walk around campus. We started with the cafeteria.
日烧这饭特别难吃，所以大家都会来这儿吃。来这边的话要额外花钱。It's like 炒面。
炒面。
然后这些就是比那食堂要好吃一点。他们其实
Right next to it was a small convenience store. Surprisingly, it was quite well stocked. Potato chips, instant noodles, and even Laogama chili sauce.
Very good.
Hi guys.
A few steps further down was a coffee shop where we met several international students.
Sharon and then Jasmine. Yeah.
Where are you from?
USA.
USA?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I didn't know your dad was coming, Joy.
Yeah, my parents are coming to. Both of them are here.
They were clearly a little envious that we could be reunited here as a
You guys
family.
like Bhutan?
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
All right.
不错。
See you guys.
Okay, see you. Bye bye.
Hi. Hello. This is my dad.
Hi. Hi,
On
nice
the
to meet
walkway
you.
outside the library, we met a Bhutanese
What's your
student
name?
named Hashi who greeted us politely.
Yeah,
Please,
I am
thank
Joyce.
Good friends? Yeah, your English is good.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome to our college.
Okay.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
You are
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
we'll just
around
tour.
tour.
Yeah.
Right. So, like I got to work.
Okay.
Okay.
So enjoy.
Yeah.
那电脑就是。
The library itself wasn't large, but it was neat, quiet, and very well kept.
可以用这个电脑。
可以。
他在干啥？
他也在拍视频。
我。
Yeah.
We also ran into Will, who told us he was filming campus live videos and planning to upload them to YouTube.
Nice place. You found the school yourself or the school?
I found this.
You found the school
And I
yourself.
was like, oh my gosh.
What made you come here?
Well, so as an environmental student, I've known about Bhutan's like forestry activities and conservation for a really long time.
Right.
They do it a lot better than the United States.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you
Good
guys.
talking to you.
So hi everyone. Today I'll be presenting on Mr. Golden Slumber, also known as Aethopiga Gode.
That afternoon, our daughter had a presentation class, and she was the first to speak. I went in to watch.
Mr. Golden Slumber.
Her presentation was excellent. She spoke fluent English throughout, calm, smooth, and full of confidence. The topic was a research report on Bhutan's national bird.
And lower density, like those lighter ones, you still find them, but not.
Honestly, I didn't expect her English to improve this quickly. I still remember when she first transferred from a public school to an international one, how much she struggled, especially during her final year of high school. Even now, thinking back on that time still sends chills down my spine.
Convergent evolution. Good, yes.
It's so funny.
You are currently the most sexy sunbird in this room. Very good.
Her presentation ended with a round of applause. After leaving the classroom, I stood at a higher point and looked out over the entire campus. The Royal Thimphu College sits in the valley on the outskirts of Thimphu, about 10 kilometers from the city center. Built along the mountains, it's surrounded by layers of hills and dense forests. The campus is spacious, shaded by trees, and the teaching buildings are neatly arranged, blending modern simplicity and traditional Zong-style elements.
What's the biggest challenge here?
I don't know, I guess I've been pretty homesick. I miss like my home comforts, you know, when you have like your friends that you live near.
This is the largest institution in Bhutan authorized to accept international students.
What's your dream?
Probably after graduating, maybe I'll appear exam, RCSC we call it.
Although Dzongkha is the country's main language, instruction here is primarily conducted in English. Students are required to wear traditional clothing on campus. It's a strict rule. Most students walk to class as they live in nearby villages. Those who live downhill rely on taxis, which usually cost around 300 Ngulchen. That said, if driver sense you are a foreigner, they won't hesitate to charge you 2 or 3 times more. In the evening, Sui Sui and her husband returned with their adorable daughter and took us to a small restaurant hidden deep in an alley. It was an old house, full of character. Inside, a narrow and steep wooden staircase led to the second floor. Steep not to save space, but simply because it's part of the local architectural style.
Very steep. Wow.
The dining room felt a bit like a Japanese tatami room where guests sit cross-legged.
Just to blend in with the grassland.
The walls were decorated with natural rustic elements, and the tables were covered with hand-embroidered patchwork tablecloths. Back home, fast service is standard. Some restaurants even promise free meals if food arrives late, but in Bhutan, slow service is simply part of the experience.
Iron cast, but it's like a wok.
That evening, we enjoyed Bhutan's national dish, emadachi, stewed in a copper pot, along with charcoal-grilled dry pork and plates of fresh mountain vegetables.
Local fish.
There were many other dishes as well, though I couldn't remember all their names.
Of course, depends on institutions. Now, journalism, anywhere you study in the world, you have to study psychology.
So you had to like watch films and had to like analyze, write a paper analyzing like this like first person view, or like, you know, it's just everything about that is like really fascinating.
The room was filled with warm aroma of butter tea and cheese. Leaning back against the thick curtains, slowly savoring the rich taste of butter tea, I felt the unhurried calm of Bhutanese life and the quiet peace of a place where everyday living feels almost like poetry.
Picture with the moon. That's fun.
Chika zage, halata ni miga, deta du